Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Video True, and welcome to Islanders, a game that I'm playing because this is actually being recorded during this last weekend, right in the middle of the Imperator Rome tournament, which is quite stressful. It's quite stressful to be playing a grand strategy game I'm not that familiar with against 15 other people. And then along came Islanders, which promises to be a super chill, super relaxing, super colourful strategy game, and I am super down for that. Let's just dive in. I am ready for this sort of thing today. So welcome to an island, and my job is to put things on the island. So I guess this is kind of a city builder, but not really. It's more just like a strategy puzzle game. So I have to choose whether I want to have, a bunch of lumber stuff or a bunch of farming stuff. Let's go for farming. Farming sounds nice and chill, and the game gives me a few different things. So now I've got myself a field. If I put down the field, then it will give me a certain number of points depending on its location. So fields can't be put on the beach. Well, that makes perfect sense. So I'm just going to put the field right there. Except I've got another field now. And if I hover over the field, it says, fields get a boost depending on stuff that's nearby to them. So in the event that a field is close by to another field, say, it would get bonus points. This down here is the statue, so that would be bonus points, but there's no way to get the field close by to the statue, so that's absolutely fine. So we'll just put these two fields right next to each other, and that means I get even more added to my score. Lovely. And then finally we've got the mill here, so a bunch of buildings I haven't unlocked yet that will give a bonus there, but fields and statue, and this has got a large radius. So if I put the mill right here, so it's just in range of the statue, and still in range of all of these here fields, that's 21 points right there. Boom. I am amazing at Islanders, who knew? And as a result of that, we've actually passed the first little threshold, and the island starts to fill up. You need to fill this up in order to move on to the next island, which I assume is a bigger island. I don't know. It would be lovely if it was. It would be lovely if it was smaller too. I'm feeling more chilled out already. This is great. This is just what I needed today. So, my next pack, of course, is... now I've got a choice. I could take that lumber pack, or I could go over to brewing instead. Let's go over to lumber. Lumber sounds nice. I bet that's a fun thing. And oh, that comes with fields as well. So, we know what we want to do with fields. We want to put fields, as close as possible to other fields, but also, ideally, right next to the actual mill. So, if I were to put that, that's a good spot. Oh, it doesn't look very nice, though. Yeah, right there. That's lovely and can actually go right here. I mean, that's worth 9. Is that going to be... That's good enough. I like the pattern. It's not all about score, after all. Sometimes it's just about being chill and happy with life. So next up, we have to get down the lumberjacks. Those are actually good if they're nearby to sawmills, statues, and 1 point for each tree. But they shouldn't be near other lumberjacks. So probably what I should do, therefore, as I've got 2 of them, is put one of them right over here. Yeah, this is good. Not mills, though. They don't get anything for that. They get something for statues, so... That's 4 points. No, it's better to avoid the statue in that case, because it feels like, lots of stuff gets a benefit off statue. So we'll reserve the statues for, like, a town. We'll build a town down on the beach. And then the other one needs to be over here, where it can still get the benefit from all of the trees, but it doesn't overlap with the other lumberjack, because the lumberjacks don't like each other. They argue quite a lot. And then a sawmill, which needs to go, right in the middle of the forest, in range of both of the actual lumberjacks right there. And that's 14 points. Isn't everything just wonderful? There we go. This is precisely what I wanted today. This is perfect. This is just a perfect game. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. Oh, speak of the devil. There's a city pack right there. Ooh, a whole bunch of stuff too, including, a second mill. So the mill wants to be close by to warehouses, city centres, more fields. Okay, so fields should just basically be all put together in a big group. So I'm just going to put more fields over here. And then, that's a 13 field right there. That's nice. That's good stuff right there. So more fields just down in that direction. Now the mill just needs to avoid being close by to mills. But if I just actually put this right here... in the forest. Hang on, will that actually destroy a tree? Will that lose me points if that happens? Actually, you know what? We're going to leave the tree standing. So everybody's happy. 36 points. Nice spot achievement I get as well. Lovely. In fact, we're nearly up to the next island already. Isn't that just wonderful? City centre. Likes being close by to masons, mills, and fishers. Okay, so if I put that there, it's just 2 points. So probably we should just slap that down... Yeah, about here, just so this has got radius. Because I'm guessing city centre, a lot of stuff's going to want to be close to this. So we'll put that squeeze right against the wall, so there's plenty of space around. If I could just go here, hang on, there's the 2 points. Right, 22 points right there. Then we've got houses. So they like being close by to pretty much everything, excluding wall and jewellery. For some reason, houses don't want to be next to jewellery. They want to be next to everything else, but not jewellery. Fascinating. So a mansion. Again, pretty happy being close by to everything, including the statue. So we'll put just like, yeah, a mansion here. And then houses, they also gain bonuses from all of this. So we'll just basically, yeah, we can actually squeeze in a house literally right there. Oh, that's perfect. That's just lovely. In which case, ooh, the shaman. So statues, temples, and flowers. Doesn't want to be close by to the city centre, however. And also I've got a new sawmill to get down. Now that's going to be a bit more tricky, just because, yeah, I can't really get that in range of both of these anymore. So I'll put that over there for 7, because until I've actually used all of these, am I allowed to... Yes, I can add more buildings in, so I could just ignore some stuff if I wanted to, but let's not worry about that for now. Oh, I've already clicked the button. Fine, you know what? We'll do fishing in that case. More buildings in they come. Yeah, I must have been 2 in a row because I've already got so many points. Right, okay. So, fisher, city centre, warehouses, statues, huts. Doesn't want to be in range of other fishers. So, can this just be... Oh, this can just be out at sea. Oh, that's very bloody convenient. We'll just put that out at sea, way over here. So, if we get a second one, it could go over here. Lovely. Ah, now this is interesting. All of these houses, mansions and houses too, they all want to be in range of the shaman. But the shaman doesn't want to be close by to the city centre. So, ooh, the shaman does like being close by to flowers though. So, if I just basically put... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Because the effective radius of a house isn't great. Yeah, if I put the shaman right here, I'll still get the 3 right there. But now I can put a bunch of houses between the 2 of them for... Ah, the range on this is really low, actually. But then again, there's only so much I can squeeze in over here. So, we can get a little bit in. And yeah, I think mansions like all being close together. So we can kind of cluster them a little bit. We'll have them all, like, you know, facing the sea. That'll be lovely. And one more. Yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of mansions around the city centre. We've also got, yeah, just one more field to add in. That's absolutely fine. We can just slap that down. Can we squeeze that there? No, we can't quite squeeze that there, but that's fine. This here is a lovely spot for another 9 points. And then we've just got houses, and houses have... Ah, this is useful. Houses have way bigger radius than mansions do. So I can just put a line of houses here, and that's actually going to get me a load of points because city centre and shaman. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. Just squeeze them right in there. And sadly, I don't think I can squeeze in one more that hits both of them. No. But they do kind of Tetris together. I like how they're not all the same. It makes the island look lovely. And when I say lovely, you know, there's going to be flooding at some point. In fact, not even flooding. The tide's just going to come in and the city's going to be destroyed. But we don't worry about that because it's a lovely, happy city. And we could go to a new island, but... Screw that, I'm having a lovely time on this island. Ooh, a fountain. We'll have a fountain. Yes, let's have plenty of fountains. What do fountains do? They like being nearby to city centres, statues, parks, mansions, and houses. Okay, so what we're going to do therefore is, we're going to have this shaman over here. There we go. He gets a bunch of flower points. That's going to give me, yeah, another space for a whole bunch of housing. And what we're actually going to do then is we're going to have a nice little ring of housing around here. There we go, there we go, there we go. And the fountain is going to go right here next to all those houses. Unless I could squeeze it. Oh, that's worth more, though. That's worth more. Could I put it... Oh, look at that. Plus 30. Fountain right by the ocean. Completely redundant fountain. Love it. That's a lovely spot. We'll give you guys a fountain later, I promise. So, next we've got ourselves a giant pile of huts. That's just a giant pile of housing. And, ooh, parks. Yeah, we could give you guys parks. That'd be good. So next up, what does a park do? So that needs to be close by to fountains, temples, towers, hop fields, plateaus, houses and mansions. Okay, so you guys could totally have a park in a second. First, I need to... That's a lumberjack. Can I actually squeeze that in over... I could put that in. Ooh, can I just squeeze that in? It's not worth a huge amount, but it'll do. We'll just put that there. Yeah, I need to squeeze more houses. Can I actually squeeze another Yeah, I can actually just get a shaman in by the ocean there. Now, he's not worth any points, but he's going to give me bonus points to all of these houses, you see. That's going to be why this is good stuff. And once I've got all these houses down, just check I can actually squeeze a garden in there. Yeah, I can squeeze a garden in there. So now I just basically surround this area with all the housing right here. And more too. You're technically just out of range, actually. Could I just squeeze you in there? Come on, you know you want to. Oh, there might be a 15. Oh, that's a 21. That's a 21 right there. That's an 18 because the houses like being close by to each other. That's just lovely. That's only worth a 12, but that's worth it because as soon as we actually get these here mansions down, and yeah, mansions will just get the bonus points off additional mansions. Just get them down too. Get you right down there by the sea. This here garden... Okay, that's only worth 13. I was expecting more for all of that, but that'll do. And we'll put another garden right here for another 8. That's lovely. And that is a hut. Hang on, what's the difference between a hut and a house? City centres, statues, shamans, fishers. Apparently these are... I think these might be able to squeeze on, like, the cliff side a bit better. So if I just actually squeeze this right here, that can go to... -1 off the actual industrial buildings, but it's probably still worth it. Yeah, you can get an 11 right there. We'll just put it on the cliff right there. That's just lovely. So, next up, a plateau. Okay, city centre, mason, plateau, statue. Okay, define plateau for me, please. And also, I like getting more farming. Just shove that down for some more bonus points right there. I do like all of that. You can have, that's a nice easy 11 right there. Okay, what's a plateau precisely? What does it do? Wait, what does this do? I've no idea what this... this is an extension to land. Okay, I see what we're doing here. So we can actually just basically, yeah, extend our island. So how about we extend it in... Where do I want it? The thing is, I don't want it to block anybody's view, because I've very carefully put this view down on the beach. So I don't want anyone's view to be interrupted. So I might just put that over to here. I mean, it would be nice to have it on the beach, but then this is good housing real estate right there. Yeah, you know what? We'll have it right here. That's not going to interrupt anyone's view too much. And then, another city centre. Right, so obviously the... Ooh. Okay, hang on. City centres, what don't you like? You don't like other city centres. You don't like shamans. You don't like the resort oasis. Yes, of course. So, arguably, I should have put this further away. That's going to cause a little bit of trouble. Though, actually, is there another bit of island over here? Could we have... Oh, we could have, like, a secret second island over here. Can it go right up top? Hang on. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, it doesn't quite fit up top. Boo. Boo, I say. But then that's fine because, you know, people would realise it was there. This is the secret second island right over here. We can build a plateau down here. It'll be lovely. I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. And then we've got ourselves, yeah, some houses over here. And that's going to be worth loads if we can... I'm not sure we can fit a single house in. This was a terrible place for a new city. Right, I'm going to put that down over there. And there's going to be a new park here as well. So we know what parks do. They just go next to houses as far as possible. Can I put you up on the... Ooh. Parks like being close by to fields, apparently. That's interesting. That's only a 6, though. What else can I get? Can I squeeze it in down over here at all? There's an 8 if I put it right there. And that would actually help me building housing there in future. Or... Yeah, I could just put it here. If I put it here, that's a 9, and that will actually help, yeah, more houses be built on the beach going forward. So, ooh, tower. What's a tower? Oh, another plateau. I want another plateau. Yes, we know where the plateau's going. The plateau's going over here, where we can actually extend the plateau. Oh, that fits on really nicely as well. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. That's just great. So, the tower wants to be nearby to temples, masons, statues, mansions, parks, walls, and houses. Okay, so logically, oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. We'll put it right up here, nearby to the flowers. That just overlooks everybody. Plus 28. Boom. Oh, that's gorgeous. I've fallen in love with this game. Romantic and possibly sexual love. And you know what? The guy who actually works in the tower, he should actually have a little house. So I'm going to put that right up there for him. And now, what we should have is, oh yeah, this spot right here, because of the parks and all the shamans and whatever, this is a really, really nice spot. Does the mansion do any better? I might be able to squeeze, yeah, I can squeeze a mansion in there for 9. Then it's just houses. So, can you squeeze in right back here? A different model of house might be able to. So I'm just going to actually put this, yeah, right here. And right here, you're going to face the sea, don't you worry. There we go, that's looking lovely. Warehouse! We've heard about these, first time we've actually seen one. So what does a warehouse do? So, brickyard, mill, markets, gold mines. Doesn't want to be near warehouses. Fine, so it wants to be near, like, business, but doesn't want to be near other warehouses. So if I put that actually up here, yeah, if I can just get it in range of the tower. Hang on, this is... Can I get it there? That is... Yeah, that's in range of, I think, just about all forms of infrastructure. So we'll put that up on top of the cliff, nearby to the farms and all of that business. There's more flipping parks right there. Don't really need another park. I just put it over here. That's worth... It's worth a handful of... Actually, no, I know I need a park. I'll put it right here in this area. Then he gets 2 off the city centre. And we'll actually, yeah, when we build more houses over here... Don't forget about the secret second city. The awesome luxury city we don't tell most people about. And then we've got ourselves... Come on, I've got to be able to squeeze something back here. It looks like there's room. There should be room to squeeze something back there, but maybe not. I'm going to put the mansions over here. Because, yeah, the mansions don't really have much radius around them because they're very private people. So as a result of that, they're not generally high scorers. That's a good squeeze, though. That squeezes in really nicely. So we'll just put you right there for that. And then there's a house here. I could just take a 13 right there. There's a 14. Yeah, go on, I'll take a 14 right there. And... Oh! Am I actually done? Because I'm 3 points short. Oh, I think that's actually the extent of this island. Because, in the end, that's all the points I've got. Am I allowed to move anything? Or is that actually what we've got? No, that's as big as this island gets. So, this is my first island. Because, yeah, you need to keep an eye on the score when you start getting bigger and bigger. Because you need to be getting big multipliers if you want to keep expanding. So, yeah, we've got a lovely farming area. Up top, bit of industry, little warehouse, nice tower, just to keep us all safe. Everybody lives in this beautiful city down on the beach. There's a nice little plateau if we ever want to expand in future. And there's a secret city that can just be where, you know, people go when they want a bit of peace and quiet. So there's only one house there. So in many ways, that's actually nice. This is lovely. I'm really happy I decided to play this. So off we go to a brand new island. And I'm guessing the new island's going to be... slightly... Oh, yeah, the new island is much bigger. And rockier, too. Okay, I see what we've got going on here. This is going to be interesting. There's the statue. So, yeah, there's always a statue to start you off. So, as a starting point, lumber or brick? Contains brick and sandpit. This feels like a sort of, yeah, bricky place, to be honest. So, let's get some slightly bigger industry down. So, masons, warehouses, sand pits, and statues. Doesn't like other brickyards. Alternatively, sand pits. That likes statues and brickyards. So, okay. What are you getting bonuses from? Hang on, where are your bonuses coming from here? Okay, that's just worth 9 by default, with nothing else. And plus 3 for statue. And this is just worth... Yeah, that's just bonus off the sandpits. So the sandpits we probably want to put nowhere too prominent, to be honest. I don't really know whether these are good for anything else. So I'm just going to put one over here, right there. And that doesn't like being close by to anything else. So we're also going to put this other sandpit. That can just go right here for another 12. And then we're going to have a brickyard right here that... I built them too far apart. That's fine. I'm only giving up like 4 points there. So in which case, I'm just going to put it way over here. Unless it wants to be... It wants to be close by to the statue too. It can be close by to the statue. We can put some more sand pits down later. Fine. Okay. And here we go. Mason. All sorts of new stuff. Ah, there we go. We got more flipping sand pits already. So we can put... Yeah, we've got to keep... Ooh. Yeah, these are starting to get fussy with how close they're allowed to be to each other, I see. Okay, I'm just going to put this one... down right over here. This is the brickyard. So that's going to go here. And then we'll just figure out where to put the other sand pits based on that. So this sand pit could be... It can't be up there. It can't be over there. Oh, blimey. This is This is already getting a bit on the tight side, actually. Okay, get a mason down that's overlooking... Can we actually get both of these? Come on, there must be. There we go. There's a 20 right there. But yeah, this island's a bit on the tricky side. These buildings are very aggressive. Actually, I tell you what. If we actually cluster all of the brickyards together, the negative of the sandpits is kind of irrelevant of the positives of the brickyards. So we'll just get that down. And then we'll just get you down pretty much in the same spot. That's also worth... That's still worth... Actually, 9 is the default. So that's not worth doing. But then... Where else could I put it where it's worth more than 9? Oh dear. Actually, there's a 12 here if I just basically ignore the actual negatives and just take the positives because of the statue. Screw it. That just saves space for other stuff. And then just the mills that want to be close by to the brick places. So, just need to find an acceptable spot for you to go down. Ah, they refuse to go on sand. They have to be up on plateaus. So, we can have one up there. That's fine. And then the other one can be... Can you squeeze on any of this? No, you're going to struggle to. That's -4, but the statue makes it worthwhile anyway. Right, so this is really industry central. Let's get some some lumber yards down, because this place is fussy. Let's build on this side of the island. This is going to be the nice side of the island. That side's a mess. Okay, lumberjacks can go down on the low ground, and all these trees on the high ground count. So I can get an 8. No, a 9. I can get a 9 over here, and then I can get up here. That's a 7. There's a moment there's an 8. Yeah, I'll take the 8 there, and... Actually, that's an 11. Okay, fine, I shouldn't have taken that one. There'll be more lumberjacks in future. So we'll take that there, and that's actually that's a 12. Yeah, that's got to be worth doing right there, so that's a 12. Fine, so a sawmill can then just go close by to those guys. Any chance I can actually get both of you? No, no chance. I'm going to put you up on the high ground. That's just a lovely spot for you. And then we'll actually get ourselves... Oh, it's more flipping masons. Anything else they want to be close by to? No, nothing at all. These guys are fiddly. I can squeeze one of you right on the edge there for still plus 12, which is fine. And then, if I could just find a way to squeeze you on top there, maybe over... Ooh, that's kind of a fun place. It doesn't actually get any bonus points, but I kind of like it anyway. You know, just to save space, I'm going to put it next to this one, because that's still its base cost of 9. Okay, this is being a bit dodgy so far. Let's just get down... Yeah, let's get down some flipping city over here. Where do we actually want the city itself to be? And the city also comes with another sawmill. That's absolutely fine, because we can just basically put that up here. That's still worth plus 7. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. We need to start thinking this through. These islands are getting more complicated. Okay, this seems like a good spot for the city centre right up here, because it's actually hitting, yeah, a few industrial buildings for another plus 8 right over there. And then all this space can be for housing. And actually the houses like being close by to masons. Presumably because, yeah, that's where they, like, work or something. So, come on, I need you to get to... Can you squeeze on top of this thing with this thing? Maybe you can go down over here. No, it's because it's a 3D bubble. Uh-oh, I may have made a bit of a mistake here. The 3D bubble means I can't actually pick up the adjacencies off the city centre. Right, leave the mansions for now. Get the farming pack in. Farming's nice and easy. We can sort that out, no problem at all. So fields, we just cluster them together. And statues, plateaus, resort oasis. Could I squeeze a whole bunch of farming up on here? No, the farming can't even be close by to the statue because that's not allowed. It's not allowed there either. Oh, hang on. Where am I allowed to farm? Oh, there's so little space to farm. Just on the actual slightly more grassy areas over here. Okay. Well, as we need the widest area of open space, I guess it's gotta be right here. And if I can, I'm going to save that mill, because I might be able to get more farms down in a second. Right, more lumberjacks. We know what to do there. Yeah, there's a good 9 right there, but other than that, there's a really good 12 there. Okay, so double lumberjack, that's good. And that house next to the other house should get me just up to the next tier. Right, pick really carefully here. Brewing or shaman. Shaman would actually let me get some of these houses down a bit more effectively. Brewery and hop fields. Okay, I don't even know how hop fields work yet. I'm going to go for shaman because that's safe right there. So, okay, this has gone a bit badly actually. I may struggle to actually beat this island. I'm only up to like, yeah, 2/3 of the way through or something. Okay, here we go. There's a bunch of flowers there for a 6 shaman. And on top of that, yeah, houses. We can get a bunch of houses down, but I'm still like, oh, I'm a really big number off. Yeah, that's a bit of a concern. I need to get a lot of flipping points here, and I don't have that many buildings to get it with. I mean, I can stack houses around each other and the shaman, but that's only worth 8 to go. That's not much. Now, brickyards, that is, yeah, masons, warehouses, sandpits. Actually, that's some easy points. There's a good 15 right there. Yeah, take the 15. That might just save me. That's going to get me up to the next level. Next up, yeah, brickyard right over here with the masons and... Oh, hang on, the masons... Oh, the masons and the sandpits. Okay, hang on, that's a 21 right there, even with a -8 for being next to the other brickyard. Screw it. Take it. Go. Points. Okay, that's going to get me some more stuff. I need farming. Because if I can get farming, I'm actually keeping this mill back. That mill could be worth a lot if I just save it when I get some more fields down. Next up, mansions. Mansions enjoy being next to each other, and they enjoy being next to shamans. But, oh, I made such a mistake with the placement of the actual city centre there. I didn't realise it was a 3D bubble. I thought it was just a radius. Okay. All I need is... yeah, I need 3 points of 3 mansions. Which is easy enough to do, but squeezing these mansions into here is slightly difficult. Okay, screw it. Kind of hope one of the mansions fits in. No, it doesn't. Right, the mansions are just going to have to snuggle in together, make friends. And if one of you would like to fit here, okay, please give me farming. Fisher. Okay. I think that gives me more than just Fisher. I'll have to bet on brewery. That's definitely farming. That's a field. Okay, fields. That's good. Cluster the fields. So that's a 5. That's a 7. Okay, now how do hop fields work? So they want to be close by to statues, breweries, and resort. I'm presuming I've got a brewery right there, right? Yes, I do. Okay, and they're worth 5 by default. Is there anything I can get an adjacency of? I'm assuming those guys aren't allowed up. No, they're not allowed here. Yeah, the problem is the statue's in a really bad place on this island, so I can't really use it for anything. But I'm getting close. I'm getting close to being able to move on to the next island, and I'll be ready to leave this island behind. Bloody hell. Okay, that's a 20 right there. If I squeeze this right... Hang on, if I put this... Oh, that's... Oh, no! That's a 19. If only the field were over there, I'd actually be able to get more points. Oh, that'd be a really cool place for it too. But sadly, that's not going to fly. No, I just have to take the 20. Take the 20. 20 is a really, really good amount of points. Now, obviously, brewery and Hopfield, that wants to be close by to anything else. What does this want to be close by to? Hopfield statue. Well, we can't. This is basically the only place, well, unless there's... No, that's going to be nowhere near close enough to that. So I guess I've just got to put this down here. And then the brewery right down over here. But that's going to be worth... Well, that's a bit on the tricky side. Where can this go? Oh, this can't go anywhere. Oh, no. Right, can it just go down over here? Can we just kind of brew on the low ground from the hops on the high ground? Well, I guess we're doing that, and that's it. That's all I can do. Oh, no, I failed Island 2. Oh, well. But I had a lovely time doing it, so that's fine. This was a difficult island, okay? I think I've just been a bit unlucky with the island here. Okay, I've just blasted through an Island 1, because, yeah, once you understand it, you can do Island 1 super fast. Island 2, but... Now I understand what I'm doing a bit better, which is, there's a good argument for holding back certain pieces until later. Like, say, don't throw down a mill immediately, wait until you've got more fields lined up to maximise the score. So, lumber pack. That's a nice, easy one to start off with, right there. Because all you need to do is, yeah, find a concentration of trees and just put that down. So, that's a really easy 16. But, put it off to one side, unless, of course, there's a 17 there, but then that's right in the flipping middle. You see, it's probably worth it to just take slightly fewer points to be able to put this off right on this side, because then I can actually put the other one right here as well. So now I get a 14. So between the two of them, that's for the better. And then that gets me the sawmill right here, which is obviously, yeah, going to go right in the middle of those two. Though don't destroy the flowers, we might need them for the shaman later. So that is a much better starting point right there. Brewing pack. Okay, brewery and hop fields, or brick industry. The brick industry is tricky, but now I understand it a bit better, okay? So we should do fine this time. Also, that gives me another sawmill, so... Perfect world, I'd like to hold on to that for the time being, because, yeah, we want to get more lumberjacks on the high ground, so hold off using that for the time being. So the brickyards, that is mason and warehouse and sand pits. And the sandpits are just statues and brickyards. So if I could get this just down over here, yeah, as far over here as I can, ideally still remaining in range of the statue. That spot is still in range of the statue. Yeah, these guys have massive radiuses on them, that's the problem. So now what I've got to do is, yeah, put that right there. So that's another 12, because these things are not worth much, like, at all. But then I can just get this down over to... Oh, come on, there was totally a spot that was legit at. There we go. That's a 17 off a brickyard, which is pretty decent. And then... What else do I want to do with this one? Yeah, the flipping sandpits. They're a problem. They're a real problem. In many ways, I'm happy to just kind of take the... Actually, if I just put this over here, could I get it in range of the statue, but not the... No, that's not going to fly, unfortunately. And it can't squeeze around the back here either. Because it is getting bonus points off this. So if I could find a place to... Actually, that's a 12. Yes, screw it. I'm going to take the 12 right there. Because even though there's the -3, that's fine. Because that means this is going to be worth a 14. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to make... Hang on, that's a -8. That's only a +3. So probably 14 here is fine. It's a shame that can't actually squeeze here. Because, no, but that would still be in range of that. Yeah, take 14 right there. So that's not bad at all. That's a much better starting layout for the industry side of the island. So probably at this point, yeah, city pack. And this is going to go much better, because now I understand what's going on. And that's a lumberjack right there. I was waiting for you. So, obviously, we've got ourselves a really nice spot up here. That's a 10. Could I actually get to... No, you can't hit those down over there. There's actually loads of trees here. There might be a better spot. That's a 3. Hang on. Hang on. 3 there. Can we get anything? That's just a 7. Yeah, we're definitely best up top here. So I'm just going to put that up there. And then this, sadly, yeah, just because of the 3D bubble, that won't be able to hit any of that. So that's just a 7. That's just a 7 as well. Fine. We may as well just put this up here. I'll just take a 7. That'll be good enough. I doubt we're going to be able to do too much more than that. Okay, this island's starting to do a lot better. We've already got something spare. So, as we've already got it spare, we may as well get it down. Masons. Masons are... They're not bad for making points. I feel like they make more points. I'm going to take the mason. I get some more houses off that too. And I get another lumberjack. So, okay, is it better for me to go... That's an 8, even with the actual negatives right there. That's a 9, even with the negatives. If I could just actually squeeze that over... Yeah, that's a 14. 13. 14. Take the 14. 14's not bad at all. I'm willing to accept the negative there just because, yeah, all the trees, and we've also got that there. So, 1 mason, which is... brickyards. Okay, this guy likes brickyards, does he? Well, that's marvellous, because there's a whole cluster of brickyards and a statue right there. 20 points. Boom. That's not bad at all. That's a good, solid amount of points, and we haven't even got the city down yet. Okay, so there's a 315 right here. This gets bonuses off. Yeah, that gets bonuses off the masons and the statue, not the actual wood cutting. But there's not enough space around here for me to actually build the city. Unless I were to build it right here. Hang on, let me just check the adjacencies for houses. Houses like being nearby to masons as well. Do they like being close by to sand pits or brick? No, doesn't look like it. But the adjacency to mason is kind of interesting, because there is a mason right there. So that's bonus 2s. So I could just basically just go around trying to knock down all of... Ooh. Ooh, that's tempting. I mean, the statue adjacency is nice, because everything loves the statue. I'm going to do it. It's 24 points immediately, and this land up here is going to be in range of that, so that's actually going to be good for big stuff. So now we can have a bunch of houses around here, so if this house is... Yeah, that's a 7 house right there, which isn't terrible. That's a 9 house immediately. That's good. And then we can actually just start putting more of them down. That's a 10. That's good as well. So this is actually a really nice bunch of houses, though. The rocks are a little in the way, as I was worried about. This place is a little bit on the crowded side. Can squeeze a 10 house in there, though. Yeah, houses are a lot of points fairly quickly if you can just get them in the right place. Just squeeze them in. There's a 9. Okay, that's a decent little town right there. That's not bad as a starting point, because I've already got the next one in hand. Now, mansions. They could just be clustered around here, nearby to the statue. Yeah, I'm just going to build all 3 of them right here. 8 for a mansion is honestly not even that bad, and that gets me up to the next tier as well. So brewing or farming. Farming. I like farming. That's pretty easy points. Okay, now before we do anything, double check on the mill. So the mill on the low ground over here can actually hit the high ground up there. So keep that in mind if need be. But yeah, for the most part, we just want to basically try and squeeze in. Ooh. Where's the safest place to try and squeeze in the farming? Because there's not a huge amount of farming land up here, to be honest. But a mill is nice, easy points. Let's just put you right there and you right next to you. So that's some points right there. Maybe not the highest points, but there are some decent houses in this part of the world. But now we're running out of space to slap them down. Okay, we might need to take advantage of, yeah, adjacency off statue. A 5 house. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And I do still have the next one in the bag. At this point, yeah, just take the mansions for 8 or so a go. Any chance you want to squeeze in somewhere else? And doesn't quite reach. 4, not spectacular. Right, what else do we have? Ooh, shaman. You see, I should have checked that ahead of time, because shamans are worth a lot of points for houses. So that's actually that's really going to work against me, because I should have got the shaman down before any of the rest of it. Then all of this would have been worth more. But I'll take a 5 to just squeeze you down right there. And then I'll take, yeah, they actually... Oh, it's the flower, sorry, it's the flower you like. Actually, there's flowers over... Oh, bloody hell! There's a 30 shaman over here! What? Okay, that's good. I think I'll take a 30-point shaman, actually. That might have just really saved me. That just probably really saved me right there. And I'll also take a 16 mil. No, I'll hold on to that for now. I'm about to pass the next threshold. Then we can see what happens next. So, we know, obviously, mansions really like being close by to shaman. So that's a 7 mansion right there. And that's an 8 mansion right there, which is honestly a pretty decent result. And sandpits are worth 9 by default. There's a 12 there, actually. Yes, screw it. Take the 12. The adjacency off the town centre and the tower makes it worthwhile despite the loss. What's next? Brewing or fishing. Fishing is really easy points and often comes with fields. Good. I'm glad I held on to that mill now. So, the fisher. City centre, warehouses, statues, and huts. I think I've actually just picked up a hut, haven't I? No, that's a mansion, and that's a house. So yeah, obviously we know where this is going to go. It's just going to go close by to statue and town centre. But I've got a new city centre, which I'd like to build over here. Purely because this just seems like a really good spot for just me to be able to put down a giant pile of houses. I think that's for the best. Just keep it away from the shaman. Yeah, it's just, we need new space for houses that's actually worth building in. And we need more, yeah, we need more flipping buildings right over here in terms of, yeah, put that right there. Put that right over there. So that's a 9. And that is going to be a much better quality mill. Boom. There we go. Love it. And now we just need to do, yeah, once more round. So I've got a spare new set of buildings in hand. Fountain. Because that's city stuff. And that's more actual fields as well. Fields are super easy points. That's a 9. But actually, if I put that over there, that's an 8. That's a 9, though. Yeah, take the 9. It doesn't quite fit next to this one. But 9 for a field isn't terrible. And I've actually got 3 fishers. Fishers are not bad at all. Then it's just mansions and houses. And then, ooh, fountain for... Any chance we can squeeze the fountain around the back here? Any chance we can squeeze... Oh, dear. Oh, hang on. There's a 13. There's a 13 right there. And I think you get adjacency from being next to a fountain, don't you? Oh, this is tricky. I mean, we've already got the next island sorted out, but now I just want to see if I can make it round to this one. So, okay. As I've now actually decided where the others go, this can only go here. Yeah, 14's the best the fish is going to be able to do. And fishers don't like being near other fishers, so this is just going to be worth a 12 because there's no statue. So fishers are reliable points, but not a huge amount of points. And you probably want to go over here, yeah, for another 14, around the other side there. So that's good. Yeah, those fishers were worth a fair few points. The fountain. That's the thing. I mean, the fountain's not worth ridiculous points, to be honest. It's worth, yeah, 3 for a mansion or 2 for a house. So if I just basically construct a bunch of houses around this here city centre, focusing on the mansions right next to the city centre, because, yeah, they have very limited range. So you, there, and there. And then the houses can just be there, and another mansion can just squeeze in around the back if it can. Yes, it can. And then a 20 fountain. Fountain right in the middle. Come on, I just saw you. 20 fountain. Boom. Okay, so Island 2, done. But now, ooh, huts, including more city centre buildings. That is, yeah, more fountains right there. Fountains hate being near other fountains. Gotcha. So in which case, yeah, we've got a giant pile of houses here. Honestly, just creating a big housing project right here seems like a good idea, because 12 for a house, not bad at all. There's a 13 house right there. Then we've got ourselves more mansions. That mansion can't get in city centre, but it can get into fountain range. So that's a 5 mansion, which honestly isn't terrible. And then we've got huts. Now that hut doesn't want to be close by to industry. Put it up here. That's an 8. It wants to ideally be in range of... That's another 8 right there. Okay, why is that 8 though? Hang on. Could this actually be... Oh yeah, there's much better hut placement over here. These guys want to be nearby to the city centres, but they want to stay away from industry. You know what? I think I'll take that 14. 14 off a hut seems really nice to me, and there we go. We've survived another round. So in which case, I'd love to get a fountain. Oh, hang on. There's a lovely fountain on the high ground. 15 fountain. I'll take a 15 fountain. That's actually pretty decent. So, ooh, parks. And that comes with more houses too. Right, more huts. Huts want to be... Actually, huts don't care about being near other huts. So I'm just going to take the 14 hut again. So congratulations, you've now got a neighbour. And actually, parks are totally chill with being next to fountains. So, okay. More houses down over here. And more houses down over here as well. Get a park down. There is a 17 park right there. Get another park down, ideally on the high ground. No, it's not allowed on the high ground. Okay, how's the radius on this thing? Not spectacular. I need to sneak it in here somewhere. There's a 6. It's a bit underwhelming, and it can't go up on the rock, unfortunately. I guess I'll take the 6 in that case, and then we can just start building a little bit more over here. That's a mansion, and... Oh, I think this might be it, actually. There's a 9. Oh, no. No, that's a shame. I think 9's the best we can do. Yeah, screw it. That's it. We're done. We're done with that. Move on to the next island, please. Let's flipping go. Ooh, we've got snow and it's massive. Oh, this is nice. This is nice right here. Right, where's my statue? There's my statue. Okay, so the statue's on slightly flatter ground. That's nice, but I'm guessing... Can we grow anything on any of this? Yeah, let's go for lumber. There are ridiculous numbers of trees around here. So there's a... Yeah, there's a really good 19 starting point right there. And then over here, that's a 16. Hang on, there's so many trees. That's 12. That's another 19. But I'd rather have them vaguely close by to each other, because then I can just slap down the actual lumberyard between them for a nice, easy, yeah, 18 with statue adjacency. Okay, really solid, easy start there. I figured that would be nice and easy. Ignore the brickyard for now. The brickyard is garbage. I hate the brickyard. Focus on brewery. Okay, and that gets me... Oh, that just gets me more sawmills as well. Okay, this is... Wait. You're giving me a brewery, but you're not going to give me a hop field. Well, I guess maybe there's no agriculture in this world. That kind of makes sense. In which case, just take, yeah, a couple more easy, really high-scoring lumberjacks. So that's going to be... That's a 15. If I put that over there... Hang on, that's a 14 with the penalties. That's only ever going to be a 14. If I actually put this over here, that's only a 10. So in which case, yeah, probably... If I go for a 15 there, the thing is... Actually, you know what? I've got a giant flipping pile of lumberjack shed. And then, okay, so I've got... there's a 10 here. Is there anything better that I can do than a 10? By, like, say, going over here. That's a 12. Yeah, that's a 12. And then, actually... I can have a 14 here, and then I can have another 14 right there. Boom. Okay, so right now we're just chopping down a big old pile of wood. So that is lots of stuff I can have here. Let's go for city pack. And on top of City Pack, give me Shaman as well. Because if I can get Shaman down before I start building, that's a lot of free points right there. Now the question is, where do I want to build the city? Can the city go on... Yes, the city can go on rock, but... got to be a little bit careful of that, to be honest. Now, there's a nice bit of flat space around here. Honestly, the best space for one city seems to be, I'd say, about here. This seems like a good space for city. So there's going to be one good city, and then for the other city, so we may as well get them both down so we know where we're actually building. This isn't bad, actually. There's plenty of low ground, but then actually, even though the adjacency of this stretches out a long way, the adjacency of the other buildings doesn't. So I'd like to find flatter land if I could. I mean, maybe it should be down here. I mean, it could be down here. That's limited space, but I guess that's the challenge of Island 3. I mean, there's this long beach here. There's probably a fair few houses you could sneak on there, but not much. Screw it, we'll put it on the other side of the island. Okay, we'll put that there. And next, obviously, we know what we're doing with the Shaman huts. The Shaman huts want to be... they want to be nearby the flowers. Are there any flowers at all? There's, 10 for adjacency to statue. So, okay, obviously we know where one's going. We're going to put that literally right here. So, +5 off statue, no penalty off city centre, and now houses built between those two areas are going to be very, very high scoring indeed. Same thing again. There are no flowers, are there? No, this Shaman hut's going to get, like, nothing. So in which case, yeah, put it up top to... just put it right there. There we go. So that's probably not a bad starting point right there. And yeah, the poor hop thing. I guess I could just shove that next to the statue, to be honest. I mean, it's not going to do anything else. There's no hops on the island. I feel like you've been horribly missold a business here. Here we go. There's a really nice line of houses we can get down for. That's 12. That's going to be a 13 if I can just find the right spot. There's the 13. And there's the 14. Boom. That's a lot of good houses down immediately. And there's more to come. Can we get the next one down as well? Come on. That's only a 9. Shaman, but not city centre. That's a 10 right there in that case. And that's an 11. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, then we've got the mansions. The mansions are tricky. Hang on, just remind myself. What else do mansions get adjacency from here? So, shamans, plateaus, wall plateau, statues, fountains, parks, markets, towers. Nothing huge that I haven't actually taken note of already. Just because, yeah, they really struggle to pick up adjacency. I mean, I guess I'll put... yeah, I'll put one there for a 7 if one fits over here. It does not. I guess just kind of, yeah, crowding them around the actual, the tower on this side of the island is not the worst idea. That's 9 points. It's not bad. Now, Fisher should be worth some easy points. I think Fisher is always worth taking. It seems to be actually worth a decent number of points. Just the one Fisher on this occasion. So, on which case, yeah, that can actually go here for a nice easy 14 if you can get it in range of the city centre and the statue. That's not bad at all, to be honest, especially as it did just give me some extra houses. Now, the mansions are not great. But I know Fountain is available too. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take that. Oh, but there's also huts. Take huts. That is... oh, was that just more mansions? That was more flipping mansions, wasn't it? Oh, I don't need mansions. Mansions are bad. Okay. Hut likes being nearby to that business. Hut also likes being nearby to... not industry, unfortunately. Okay, if I put Hut over here... there's an 11 hut right there because of industry. There's only a 10 here. Yeah, I guess we just take the 11, even with the... oh, hang on, was that an 11 over there? That was... no, it was not. I must be seeing things. You know what? We're going to put you up here, hidden behind this rock. There you go, have 11. Okay, 40 points to go to keep scoring, and... actually, I'm starting to get worried about Island 3 here. There's a nice easy 12 right there, absolutely. And there's a nice easy 11. But then I'm out of houses. Which is concerning. Because... okay. Crowd the statue with mansions. Okay, then they're going to be worth 6, 7. That's an 8. Yeah, screw it. Just crowd it. Crowd it all, and then that's probably the best we can do with mansions. Just basically say, mansions, they just live around the statue now. So that's fine. That's actually a 14 right there. So I should probably expand in that direction earlier. So that's a 9. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Giant pile of mansions around the actual statue. That actually does pretty well. Fountain or park? I think fountain gives you slightly more in the way of houses. Yeah, and it gives me an extra shaman. Good. Good. So I can just get another shaman down here. That'd be a good place for, yeah, some more mansions. So you've got mansion adjacency and shaman adjacency. So I'm going to get that right down there to deal with any mansion problems. Houses can honestly just continue just crowding around the city centre, because that's not even that bad at all. That's an 11. That's, yeah, take the 13 to the city centre. There's 14. Just basically crowd, and then just get a fountain down for... That's a 23 fountain. Boom. That's a good fountain right there. Then we've got ourselves a hut. Huts are not doing well on this map, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I can beat 11, to be honest. So the 2 huts can just go next to each other. Continue on to Plateau. I like Plateau because Plateau is basically a town extension. And with Plateau, I can just basically extend this town outwards into the sea, which is good. That's very good. And speaking of which, actually, yeah, Plateau adjacency of 6 for mansions. Okay, this is how we make mansions. Flipping score. We get them on plateaus. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to make money with plateaus. As for houses, screw it. Urban sprawl. We're just going to urban sprawl like crazy in this direction. There's a 13. There's a 15. Okay, good. Yeah, so basically, yeah, we got the nice area of town around the statue. We got some urban sprawl around the town centre. Then we've got a nice bit of town over here. So focus on our tower. Tower, you've got to be able to get some good adjacency on that. And that is mansions. Oh, flip. There's a 24 tower. This can't be better than that. Yeah, that's just a 6. Right, just basically get that around over here. And that is 24, 23. Yeah, 24. Just make it overlook the town. But don't put it down yet, because if I just basically throw down even more houses first... There's a flipping 17 house right there. Love it. There's a 13 house right there. More mansions. More flipping mansions. That's only a 4. And... oh, there's stuff in the way. There's stuff in the way I can't actually get any closer to. Ah, but remember, we did throw down this shaman for precisely this reason. So that's an 11 right there. Then another hut. Again, I still can't beat the 11. So congratulations, you've got yet another new neighbour. And now, that is a 28. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 28 tower. That's nice. That's good stuff right there. And warehouse. But, no. Take housing. I think housing is going to be worth more to me. That's another tower. But towers have a major problem with each other. Hang on. If I actually put that over to... Can I just squeeze that? I can just squeeze it around the edge here. It looks like 24 is going to be the best I can do right there. Yeah. Take a 24 tower. So that's another tower right there. Now for the mansion... Just keep an eye on this, because, yeah, I've got the mansions over here. So I can get a 10 mansion through adjacency to shaman. Or... I can get a... Ah, that's just out of range of this. Fine, so I'm going to take the 10 adjacency. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to put down a... Can I get a shaman that just squeezes in? Yes! I can get a shaman right there that's just outside of that, which means that mansion is now going to be worth a 13 because of adjacency of shaman and plateau. Oh, that's good. Okay, mansions are now going to be actually worth something to me. And in addition... Oh, I can get down a flipping park as well. Oh, flip. Right, get that down because that's going to pass on, yeah, adjacencies to the rest of it. So that's going to be absolutely fine. Okay, I've got 2 more parks. 2 more parks. That's 12. That's a... I saw a 17. Screw it, take a 17. And then this is a... Oh, it's worth bonus for trees. Ah, that's interesting. Take the 14 right there. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing really well. Circus! Boom! Yeah, we'll have a circus. Right, how does circuses work? So, bonuses for statues and houses. Okay, depends on your radius. No, tragically not. But I can still get a... Oh, that's nice. 36. What if it's round over here? It literally doesn't fit. Okay. Oh, what if it's on the high ground? That's only a 20. Yeah, I can get a 36 going right there. 36 circus. But... before I do that, it's probably worth me getting this house down. That house is worth another... That's a 12 house. That's not bad at all. And in which case, Where can I squeeze more fountains in? There's a 12 fountain up there. Bearing in mind fountains can't be near the other fountains. Oh, there's a 30 fountain right there. Boom. Flipping boom. And more parks too. Okay, you guys don't have a... Yeah, you do have a park, actually. I'm guessing parks... Actually, parks don't mind each other. Wait, is that a park or... I thought that was a park, but they don't seem to mind each other. That's a 0 because, parks don't want to be near industry. Still, we do have a nice, easy 13 park right there. That's, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, it actually looks like this is... Oh, hang on. Did I just see... I just saw 17. Why is that 17? Oh, the tower. Boom. Take it. 17 park immediately. More flipping breweries. You guys have got nothing to grow. What do you want from me? And now that should be... Yeah, boom. 40 circus. Got myself a 40 circus right there. This island is complete. Okay, move on to, ooh, gold mines and jewelry. La-di-da. Now take a warehouse. I feel like I might be able to do okay with the warehouse, actually. Is that just a basic house, by the way? That's just a basic house. I actually want mansions at this point. For the first time in a long time, I want mansions. And 16 house right there. That's good. Probably squeeze another... That's only a 7 park right there. I swear I've seen better than 7 parks. That's screw it. I'm going to take a 13 park right there. That's a 13 park right there as well. There's more parks to be got down yet. That's a 12 park. Honestly, that's good enough. And parks can't be on plateaus or on rocks, though. I could just build a park out in the middle of nowhere using tree benefits. That's interesting. But that's only a 7. If I just move this slightly away, that's a 10. I mean, alternatively... Yeah, if I just build it in the middle of nowhere, where it's just got nothing but that's only 9s. No, that can't be the best place to put down a park. I've got to be able to find a better place than that. Here we go. There's a 15 right there. So that's just a massive cluster of parks all next to each other. And the warehouse, that is... Yeah, that just wants to basically be nearby to industry. Now, we don't have a huge amount of industry, to be honest. That's only a 4. I think actually isn't there... Hang on. If I put it right on the top up here or something, could I squeeze that in for... You know what? I'll take it for an 8 in the middle of nowhere. And I may as well just get rid of these breweries, because just double check breweries not about to show up. No, it's not. Right, so take market in that case. Market seems like a good idea. I've got a lot of really dense town over here. Okay, fishing is nice and easy. We've already covered that side, so fishing, screw it. We'll just shove it down over here. Congratulations, there's now fishing. That is... Oh, that's mansion. I like mansion. How much is mansion worth now? Mansion is worth... That's a 10. I'm surprised it's that low, actually. I think it's on the wrong side of town. Oh, is the park taking up slightly too much space? Have I slightly not put the park in quite the right space and now mansions don't fit here anymore? I'm worried that's exactly what's just happened. Well, you know what? There can be a 10 mansion right there. That's not too bad. And new city centre. Okay. Why did I just see a 30 there for a second? What do you like being near? No, I saw minus 30. That's what I just saw. Got it. Right. Third city... Down over here. That's probably the best we can do right there, though. At some point, yeah, we're going to run out of space. Now, markets. That is for warehouses, city centres, statues, houses, mansions. Okay, this is going to be... Oh, this is going to be worth a lot of points if I can find a space to put it. So I can put that over there for... That's a 43. Okay, there's a 43 over there. Or I can put... Oh, it doesn't like being down there. Doesn't like that one little bit. Why? What's the problem of you being down there? Where's the negative? Because I'm not sure why that's only +2, but okay, fine, whatever. Can't put it on the low ground. I guess it just has to go... it's getting 20 from the warehouse because it needs to receive supplies from the warehouse and pass it on to the town. I will take a 43 in that case, and over here... Is that going to be... Yeah, I can get to 17... Right there. I mean, I'm struggling to fit this in, to be honest, so I guess I should take that. Yeah, screw it. There we go. So we've got a market that serves the posh plateau bit of town, and another market that serves the rest of it. That we're up to... Ooh, we're down to parks at this point, where we're running low on everything, actually. Screw it. Get a 9 park in there, because we've already confirmed we can't fit mansions, but I think we might be able to put mansions there, so the double park adjacency might be worth something to me. We're running low on steam here. Ooh, Resort Oasis. Okay, that seems kind of nice right there. Yeah, do that. So that is... Oh, that's even more flipping huts. The huts are not worth much to me, unfortunately. They're just worth 11 apiece. So I mean, you know, have fun up on Hut Plateau. There you go, 11 and 11. Right, that's enough to actually carry me over, which is good. Might just get down the brewery at some point. Now, this mansion should be able to squeeze in here, right? Or is there literally no space? Yeah, there's a 13. 13 mansion will do. Then we've got ourselves more parks. Oh, there's so many parks. I don't need this many parks, alright? We're kind of out of space for parks. You know what? I'll take a +8 park and a +7 park. We're really running out of space here. Now, Resort Oasis. So, hop fields, plateaus, fountains, parks, water plateaus, statues. Okay. If I can squeeze this in somewhere around here. I see where this needs to be. Oh, it doesn't want to be near the mansion, though. It really doesn't want to be near... Okay, this is interesting. It doesn't want to be near any form of residential. But, if it's nearby to a giant pile of parks or whatever, it's happy. It's also happy with trees and... Oh, this is... Yeah, I see how this could be high scoring, but I can see how it's going to be really difficult for me to actually find a place to put it down. If I could squeeze it down over here, say, but no, it doesn't want to. I assume it only wants to be on... Yeah, it wants to be on, like, the land that's got snow on it. And it's gonna struggle with that, to be honest. Right, the problem is, yeah, I've clustered so many parks around here that even if it could fit there... I mean, if it went there... No, that's not going to fly. Oh, dear. Right. I've got this very valuable building, and I can't really put it anywhere. Let's just double check on this. So, yeah, parks, plateaus, statues, all the rest of it. Okay. What I need to do is I need to actually start putting down parks in the middle of nowhere, ready to put the Resort Oasis nearby to them. And taverns! That's got to be worth... There we go. Look at that. Flippin' speak of the devil. This is perfect. So parks get adjacency to Resort Oasis of 5. Resort Oasis gets adjacency to parks of 5. So it actually doesn't matter what order I put them down in. So in which case, I just need to find... no, that's where industry is. It's going to be up here. This has got to be the right spot for the Resort Oasis. Just squeeze it right in, right there. And then actually, the radius on this is pretty big. So put it right on this side in the corner. Right, yeah, there we go. That's really good. Get rid of that rock. And now, the parks can go here for... That's going to be... Hang on, that's going to be a 9 right there. Yeah, now we just start squeezing them in. Nearby to... yeah, that's good. Because I'm pretty sure I can't get 9 parks anymore. Actually, I think I just saw a 12 right there. Okay, never mind. There is a 12 right there. But we are running... There's a 13. But we are running out of space. Sooner or later, the park district by the tower will run out of space. And at that point, we will need to start expanding into that. So that will be useful. Because, yeah, look around here. It's only +3, +4, all of that business. So we've also got ourselves... Yeah, we physically can't put parks down in this part of the world because this is on rock. So I could try and squeeze one in here, but it doesn't actually fit. So that's unfortunate. In which case, yeah, starting to actually put these around here. There's a +9. That will do. That's not bad at all. We can keep going, damn it. Now, the plateau. Oh, the plateau. Masons, plateaus, statues. Right, so, can we expand this out? Yeah, that's a 15 right there. Though if I put it this side. Yeah, if I put it this side, the mansions will be in range of this shaman in this park. We've now got a new spot for mansions. Good. Now, taverns, they want to be nearby to... Finally! We've got a use for the brewery! Nothing to brew in the brewery, but we've at least got a use for it. Okay, so this can just go over here, and that's going to be worth a very healthy 25. And I'm guessing, yeah, adjacency to brewery is 18, and adjacency to... Hang on, it doesn't actually... Oh, it doesn't actually say. Okay, so the brewery needs to go down first. In this case, the order does matter. So we'll just put the brewery down over there. Okay, so that's going to be 1, and then this is going to go down over here. That becomes a 40... Okay, so there's a 43 spot right there. But if I can actually get the second brewery down in a position that actually casts down... I mean, that's a +1 right there. Even though it's not actually worth that much. I can't squeeze it anywhere else, though, can I? Oh, no, it doesn't go there. Fine, take it. Take the +1 right there, and then that is now going to be... That's a 59 tavern. Alright, this place serves good damn beer. There we go. Brilliant position achievement. There we flipping go. Oh, look at that. That's most of a round by itself. Temples. Boom. Let's get that sorted out. Give me some mansions. I'm ready for mansions. No. I get another city centre. I've got a city I haven't done anything with yet, game. Chill out. Okay, even though I get -5 from Shaman, I'm going to put it over here because I'm really running out of space. I'm literally running out of space on this island right now. So, best thing I can probably do would be... Yeah, I could cluster houses around a city centre. That's not bad, but now we've got that brewery down. Is that worth more if I can squeeze any more houses in? It might be, but I am really running out of space up here. Like, there is no space left in this town, like, at all. I have squeezed everything in there that can be squeezed. So in which case, yeah, just take a 7 by just snuggling these here houses next to the actual, the little city centre over here. There we go, that'll do. Now, as for this mansion, this should do well over here. Yeah, that's a 15. That's a very, very pleasant 15 right there. That's a 21, in fact. Yeah, with Shaman, that's really nice. And we can get a new park down over here. So I'm going to put this park down. Where do I want to put that down? I'm going to put that down right here. Squeeze right into this house. Because then more mansions. Now, temple. That wants to be... Oh, it really wants to be close by to statues. It really wants to be close by to plateaus. It really wants to be close by to shamans. What does it not want to be near? Markets, brickyards. This seems like this could be a really nice spot for a temple if I could just squeeze it in. But sadly... it won't actually go anywhere. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. It's big. It's just too big to squeeze anywhere, damn it. In fact, I'm not convinced there's a single spot left on the map I can put this down. Even if I was willing to accept it not being worth any points, I don't see anywhere this could go. It's not actually even showing up as an option. Oh, there it is. Right, there's one spot right there that would be worth -75, because that's the most garbage spot going. Other than that, I'm not sure how we get this down. There might just not be enough space for the flipping temple. So in which case, we have to go over and do something else. And, ooh, walls. Yes. Give me walls. Give me houses. Oh, that's mansions. Mansions are good. Right, well, we know what we can do with mansions. Mansions at this point are easy points around over here. So that is... hang on, get down. And you know you want to. Yes, there's a 16 right there. That's decent. That is... that's a lovely 11. That's a 10. Can I turn you around so you fit a bit better? No, I can't. I think you just go around. Yeah, there's a 10 right there. Okay, there's more huts. Actually, the huts are worth 13 over here because of fishery and all the rest of it. So, go on then. We'll actually have a new little hut settlement over there. It's not bad. Oh, but this might be close by to the end now. Houses, temples, and what do walls do? Walls want to be nearby to temples, markets, jewelries, masons, city centres. And actually houses too. How well do they actually squeeze in? Oh, I could get a... okay, there's a 10. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on here. This could be worth a fair few points. We can just squeeze it round the outside. There's... okay. Come on, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? The world's most useless wall. Squeeze it in. There's... okay, there's a 12 wall right there. So, that's the best I've seen so far. But it feels like, yeah, it could be worth much more. Oh, that was another 12. That was a 12. Yeah, there's a 12 right there next to the market. And if I squeeze it in, that's still a 12. Oh, dear. Right, okay. That's just a 2 up there. What if I actually get it close by to... oh, that was a 14. Right, there's a 14 over on the plateau. So that is... I think that's the best we can do. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no temple and nowhere to get down the temple. So I'm going to take the 14 right there. And... oh, no. I think this is the end. I think this is the end because... unless I can find just the world's most magical position for a new house around here... no, even if it was the best position in the world, houses are never worth 20 odd. They just aren't. They just flipping aren't. So, I don't think that's... oh, hang on, that was... I just saw 15. I just saw 15. I just saw... that's a 14. I know I just saw 15 for a second. I don't know where. Did I... was I imagining that? I said... no, it was there again. It was there again. There it is. 15. Okay, that's a 15 house. That gets me up to... okay, I just need 12 points. I need 12 points with a temple, which I can't do because the only place I can put a temple actively loses me points. Oh, no. Oh, is there nowhere else I can put this? Because, yeah, I don't think there's any way to demolish something. Once something's down, it's down forever. So you've got to think carefully about placing things. So obviously the temple could be a huge source of points, but you'd need to have planned for it really well, because you need to have left a huge amount of space for it. But if you leave the space for it, I bet you could make over 100 points with a temple easily. No, I'm pretty sure this is the only legitimate spot for the temple in the entire city, meaning I've actually just lost a giant pile of points right there, because no one cared about the temple. They were too busy going to the circus and going to the market and basically just chilling out in this lovely city. And no one ever went to the temple because, yeah, it was a bit of a steep climb in both directions, so people just couldn't be arsed. But yeah, I'm really happy with this little town, actually. I like the double plateau over here with the mansions on it. And, yeah, we never got to fully develop the resort oasis, which is a shame. If I'd actually maybe just kept a few parks in hand to be able to throw up here, maybe I could have made some more actual space there. So, yeah, there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a nice third island right there. Oh, it's lovely. I just love the way it looks. It's so relaxing to play. It's precisely what it wants to be. Oh, flip. Island 4 is possibly the most complicated yet. It's back to being nice and grassy, and we've got some lovely space to work with up top, but we do have the slight problem that, yeah, we're building on ruins. So there's narrow arches and all sorts we need to work with. So, oh yeah, there's a lot of up and down on this occasion. There's not a huge amount of actual flat here, so okay, interesting. But there's a lot of flowers. I see there's a lot of flowers everywhere, so shamans can get some crazy good adjacency bonuses here. And actually, here's interesting. For the first time ever, I get to choose where the statues go. So, do statues get any form of negative? Yeah, they just can't be next to each other, which is fair enough, I suppose. So probably we'd want, like, you know, a settlement down on the beach. And we'd probably want, yeah, another settlement, like, over here, say, just kind of like covering this sort of area. And then we probably want, yeah, one more right up top over here, just to cover industry and farming that has to kind of nestle together up top there. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point. This here is Islanders, and I went into it hoping for a super chill, super relaxing little puzzle strategy game, and that's exactly what I got. It wants to be a thing, it does that thing pretty much flawlessly. And I admire games that do that, alright? Games that know precisely what they want to be and just do it right. Yeah, they're good games. This is a good game, alright? Link in the description below to this. For the right person in the right mood, this is bliss. It's just so chill. I genuinely feel more relaxed now than when I began. This is a lovely, lovely game. I'll be very tempted to bring it back in a live stream format just to see how well I can do. I'll keep an eye on how the video does, make a decision from that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been the truly just lovely and relaxing Islanders. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.